The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
And Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Good evening and welcome into the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. As the junior varsity game just came to a conclusion, we're here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show for tonight's non-conference action between the Bemidji Lumberjacks and the Perham Yellow Jackets, and what should be a very unique contest as the Lumberjacks come in with a record of 11-7, taking on the Yellow Jackets with a record of 16-2, and the Yellow Jackets coming off a very tough loss against Albany on Saturday.
Right, great game. Matchup of two state-ranked teams and a lot of fun to watch. I watched that one live stream, and a nice effort by both teams, but real impressed with Albany's play, and the Yellow Jackets definitely led by Micah Thompson in that one. Just didn't quite have enough at the end to match up with Albany, and again, you wonder if that's one of those good tests towards the end of the season here to kind of stack up where you are, and how do you rebound off of that.
And for the Yellow Jackets tonight, no matter what happens, tonight's a key QRF point getter for you when you take on a 4A school. It's the only 4A school the Yellow Jackets will take on this year, as the Lumberjacks, again, coming in with a record of 11-7, have won 5 of their last 6 games and played some good basketball. The last one they lost was an 80-79 defeat to Hermantown, but prior to that, they defeated West Fargo, thumped Thief River Falls, defeated St. Cloud Tech, Hibbing, and beat Hermantown earlier. So this Lumberjack squad, well tested, and has picked up some big wins throughout the year.
Agreed, and kind of looking at their MO and looking at, what they do, kind of similar to Albany. Good size, physical, and brings some real real dominating physical play. And with that, they've got athletes. We talked about this off air. Recruit, Bemidji State football recruit, Bemidji State basketball recruit. So they're not only that physical style, they also bring good athletes, and that's a really good combination, just that they play in a 4A conference and schedule.
And the Yellow Jackets on the other side have been rolling. They've won 6 of their last 7, undefeated at home, 8-0 here at the Hive. Before the game against Albany, they defeated Frazee, Watertown, Mayer, Barnesville, Hawley, Breckenridge, and Fergus Falls. And if you look ahead, not trying to look past Bemidji, because you're definitely not a team to look past, this is a very tough grind now for the Yellow Jackets, as they have Cherry, the number 1 ranked single-A school, coming to the Hive on Friday. And a big article that just came out in the Star Tribune on Isaac Asama and crew of the Cherry Tigers and their family, and they'll be coming here on Friday. And then you have Pelican Rapids at Pelican Rapids. Then you got DGF, Breckenridge, Hawley, Thief River Falls, and Fergus Falls to close out the season.
Right, and I think it's the type, when you have a team like the team Perham has, it's the type of schedule you want to have. You don't want to walk through the whole season. You want to have those, you want to be battle tested when it comes time, hopefully for a state tournament run even. But, man, like you said, you don't want to skip past this night, but I'm looking forward to Friday night. There's not every night a legitimate D1 type of athlete comes into your building, and we're going to get a chance to call the game, Jason. So as a fan of high school sports, I'm ecstatic about Friday night. But again, I certainly don't want to overlook this. We got a Division II, probably multiple Division II basketball players going to take the floor tonight. So again, a lot of talent coming to the Hive in this next couple weeks.
We'll take a quick timeout as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show rolls along here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Wild Goose has a one-of-a-kind gift store and is the premier location for gifts, lake essentials, and decor. We believe in bringing comfort, fun, and style to every area of your life and home. Stop in for a visit today, the Wild Goose in Perham.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome back, live at the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Ryan Bowman on camera as we get ready to go for tonight's non-conference game between the Bemidji Lumberjacks and the Perham Yellow Jackets. The Lumberjacks again with a record of 11-7 overall. The Yellow Jackets at 16-2. Last year these two teams played, and it was the Yellow Jackets earning a 66-59 victory over the Lumberjacks in the final regular season game. This year, it's a little earlier on the schedule, but works out well for both these teams here tonight. As we get ready to go, now we'll take a look here on our Gene Sports Shop pregame show. The Goose Group keys to the game. First for the visitors, the Lumberjacks of Bemidji. One of them we talked about with a team that likes to get up and down the floor. You got to limit the turnovers, and that will be a key, especially when it gets to the Yellow Jacket squad.
Right, we talked about all season how the Yellow Jackets like to turn really good man-to-man defense into their offense. And so I think if you're the Bemidji Lumberjacks, you want to stay away from that. Although, like you said, it's hard to do when you want to play an up-tempo game. You're going to give some of those, you're going to turn the ball over once in a while, but you're going to want to limit that.
And then you also got to control the tempo, win that transition game. What I mean by that is you get those rebounds get out and run right away. And I think that will be a key for Bemidji. You don't want to let this Yellow Jacket squad get settled in the half court defensively.
And if you were watching on the Yellow Jackets activity page on YouTube, you saw how fast the JV team wanted to play. It worked into Perham's advantage as they turned a lot of that into easy buckets for them. But I think that's the style you're going to see out of this Bemidji Lumberjacks team. They're going to want to come out, full court press you. They want to get you up tempo so that way they can go up tempo. And so by controlling that, they're going to win the transition game. Yellow Jackets are going to want to slow it down, no doubt about it. Who wins that battle might be the true key to the game.
And for the Lumberjacks, it's key for them is getting to the hoop and get Perham into foul trouble. We know this Yellow Jacket squad, their depth is definitely a question. So if you can get if the Lumberjacks can get the Yellow Jackets deep into their bench, it would be beneficial for the 4A school.
Right, and you're going to see a different style of play than what we're probably used to seeing. You're going to see that 4A style. They want to power their way to the basket, and by doing that, they're able to draw some fouls. And if you're the Yellow Jackets, you really have to stay away from, I think, the Micah Thompson, Soren Andersons getting into foul trouble, trying to protect the rim, because that's going to lead to danger if you're the Yellow Jackets, just because of that limited bench, like you had said. And so those are some real good keys to the game. As we turn to the Yellow Jacket side right now, turn the page. Turn the page from Saturday. It was a loss to a really good opponent. At one point, they were rated 1 or 2 in the state of Minnesota. They got knocked off, so they were around 6 or 7 when they played the Yellow Jackets. Really nice team. If you're the Yellow Jackets, don't stay there on Saturday. Take what you've learned, put it to this game, and get after it tonight. The second one we have on there is play through contact. It's going to get physical tonight. We saw that against Albany, Jason. I think you and I visited we were surprised how physical Albany was.
And then our last one and done. It's getting the boards, controlling the glass, and that's one of those things, playing physical. You're going to have to battle down low, win those possessions, limit the Lumberjacks to just the one and done possession.
Right, and as I'm watching warm-ups, one thing's evident. Bemidji Lumberjacks are springy. They're all up above the rim. They're getting up there. You're going to have to board. Don't give them second, third shots because they want to live underneath that, in that painted area. Don't let them have multiple chances in there. Get that rebound and get back to your offense.
Should be a fun one here tonight at the Hive. We'll take a break, come back with your J&L Nutrition in the backyard. Starting lineups here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the home convenience store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Fergus, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Fergus, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets getting ready to square off tonight with the Lumberjacks in this non-conference clash here on the Gene Sports Shop pregame show. Now we'll take a look at your starting lineups first for the Lumberjacks of Bemidji. Just return to the court after getting some instruction from head coach Stephen Thompson. They'll start like this. It'll be a senior, 6'1" senior, number 1, Daniel Claudio. Starting as a senior, 5'9" number 2, Ethan Bean. Also starting at a senior spot is 6'3", number 5, Quentin Young. Starting as a senior, 6'5", number 13, Dawson Lish. And starting at a senior spot is a number 15, a 6'5" senior, Isaac Sieverts. Head coach of the Lumberjacks, Stephen Thompson. He's assisted by Jeff Ostrom, Rob Motto, Mike Redinger, and Kerry Woods Jr. And that is a lot of size and speed from the Lumberjacks that they bring here tonight. Lances, your starting lineups are brought to you by the J&L Nutrition in the backyard. And for the Yellow Jackets, a very familiar lineup. Starting at a guard, a senior, Alex Zohm. Starting at a guard, a senior, Micah Thompson. Starting at forward, a senior, Evan Kovash. At a guard, a senior, Soren Anderson. And at a forward spot, a senior, Jacob Daniels. Head coach Dave Cressup. He's assisted by Brian Schwantz, Brent Henson, Grant Turkheising, Tim Schmitz, and Ryan Reuter.
Yeah, matchups tonight are going to be interesting. Again, it's similar size to what Albany brought. It was interesting to watch the Yellow Jackets how they matched up. I could really see a Micah Thompson-Sieverts type matchup tonight. Sieverts signed with Bemidji State University to play basketball, 1,000-point scorer himself. Soren Anderson kind of hitting that same mark, and Micah Thompson not trailing far behind. So again, when you talk about firepower tonight, both of these starting lineups leave nothing shy of what I think is going to be a really good game here.
Micah Thompson, 59 points away from 1,000. Soren Anderson will be honored shortly before the game tonight for achieving the 1,000-point mark. This is the first time the Yellow Jackets have been home since he's been able to achieve that a couple games ago in Barnesville. And Lance, this is the type of game with these two squads, the way they play, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Tonight we're going to see who's going to work harder to get to that success.
Yeah, that's well. And if you've got a dictionary yet, Jason, you're one of the few that are left. I should try to dig one of those out in my classroom. The kids probably don't know what they are, but agreed. And this is going to be fun. And I think what I am so curious to see tonight is whose tempo wins, because listening to a few games of the Bemidji Lumberjacks, they want the ball out now and they want to go. And you know the Yellow Jackets have a more contained style. They want to set their offense. They want to score. They want to score in sequence. And so we're really hoping that the Yellow Jackets win out tonight. But I think the Yellow Jackets, one of the things I'll ask you, Jason, I think the Yellow Jackets could go up tempo with them if they need to.
Well, I think they're going to have to. I think in this type of game, I mean, the way Bemidji wants to slow it or speed it up, I think that's could play into advantage for the Yellow Jackets a little bit. They have the players that I think could play that up-tempo type game, but they're also so used to this system. We'll see how that plays out. Do we stick to that little system, or is there a couple wrinkles thrown in from the Yellow Jacket staff tonight?
And you've laid it out very nicely for us. There's a lot of questions to be answered, and we're going to answer them probably in the next 3-4 minutes when tip-off happens.
We'll take a quick timeout, come back to the Hive here as the Yellow Jackets and Lumberjacks get ready to square off on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Lindsay with United Community Bank, and you're going to love this. United Community Bank is proud to offer you a brand new 8-month CD. With a minimum of a deposit of $20,000 in new money, you can earn a rate of 5.10 annual percentage yield. You can stop in at any of our 3 branches, Perham, Frazee, or Dent, to lock in that new rate today. Just speak with a personal banker. You can check us out online at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent.
Member FDIC, new money only. Penalties will apply for early withdrawal. Rates are as of 1/20/2023. Rates subject to change.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wobbaby?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Welcome back to the Hive as the Gene Sports Shop pregame show comes to a conclusion. The introductions taking place. The Yellow Jackets being introduced under the spotlight here at the Hive for this one against the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Again, the starting lineups for the Yellow Jackets, it's Ohm, Thompson, Kovash, Anderson, and Daniels. For the Lumberjacks, it's Klaju, Bean, Young, Lish, and Sieverts. And Lance, it's been a while since we've had a chance to see the Yellow Jackets in the Hive. And they've had a lot of success here at home, and they hope to continue that tonight with a tough test against a 4A Lumberjack squad.
Yeah, this should be a good, formidable task. It's going to be an awesome evening. Kicked off by, sorry we missed that. We weren't sure where it was going to play, honoring Soren Anderson for his 1,000th point. First home game since that happened. But, man, the matchups are aplenty right here, so...
Isaac Sieverts will tip for the Lumberjacks in their road white and blue. Yellow Jackets in their home black and gold, and will tip with Soren Anderson. And again, once again, congratulations to Soren Anderson on that 1,000 point mark. The fourth Yellow Jacket in school history, and boys on the boys' side to eclipse that mark in his career. And away we go with the opening tap. It's controlled by the Lumberjacks. And bringing it up court will be Bean, the BSU football recruits. He led the way in a victory against Thief River Falls with 25 points. Now over to Sieverts. And off near side to Lish. Now they go to the right side, Bean again. With Ohm on him. Now to the near side, they go to Lish. Anderson out on him. Lish looking things over, and it gets a 5-second call. Just kind of lost track. No movement away from the basketball there really for the Lumberjacks, and the first turnover goes the way of the Lumberjacks to the Yellow Jackets, and now Ohm will bring it up court. With a spin cut for Anderson. Anderson off the glass, good for two, and a nice move. And finished there by Soren Anderson.
And definitely a set play you've seen from the Yellow Jackets. That back door, clear one side. Nicely done and a good start. It's what the Yellow Jackets needed, I believe, Jason, after Saturday, as part of forgetting what Saturday was.
Young hands it off to Bean in the lane, now comes back out with it. Bean drive, baseline, jumper, no good. Rebound grab there by Kovac. Thompson back the other way. Bounce with the screen, goes left side, Daniels. Now inside, Anderson. Anderson kick out for Kovash. Now back to Anderson on the left side. Claudio on him, their screen from Daniels goes right to Kovash now. With it, Ohm into the lane. Kick out Daniels, the open three off the mark, too strong. But a big rebound there by Thompson. Handoff, Kovash cutting. He mishandles, and the ball comes back up top to Thompson. One of the things we didn't talk about in the Goose Group keys of the game is probably finding that secondary scoring right now for the Yellow Jackets. Touched on it a little bit, Micah Thompson with that big game against Albany as Kovash launches for three. That's too strong. And a long rebound to Lish. A good look there for Kovash, though.
Right, and those shots you got to take. You got to be defendable. And here we go on the side for the Lumberjacks.
Sieverts with the putback is good. On a nice drive, missed the first shot, got the putback, and we're even at 2.
And we talked about limiting their possessions. There's what we're talking about, that their quick ability to jump, leap, get to the basket.
Ohm drives baseline, gets cut off, comes back up top to Anderson. Now to Ohm. Over to Kovash as Thompson comes through the baseline, now to the wing. Now Daniels over to Ohm. Inside Anderson as they're posting up Anderson early. Kick out to Kovash. Now Anderson. Comes back up top for Daniels. Ohm. Thought about it, now passes it over to Thompson. The Yellow Jackets content to have lengthy possessions in this one right now.
And again, if you're the Lumberjackets, it's hard to have a fast break if you don't have the ball in your hands, and the Yellow Jackets are doing a good job of this. I just hate it to go too long. Usually it's a turnover that prevails.
Ends up being a nice drive and finish by Jacob Daniels as he has a chance for the and one at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. That's on Sieverts. His first, then Daniels will be at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line.
And again, I think the horseshoe came into play. His feet were inside of there, so probably good call by the official and it being a blocking foul.
Free throw no good, though. Sieverts back the other way with off the board up to Lish. And just like that, the Lumberjacks want to run. Sieverts to Lish. Hand off for Bean. Now comes back to Sieverts. He's going to launch a three. It's short, and a rebound grab by Kovash. Thompson closed on the three-point attempt by Sieverts. Anderson handoff Kovash, down over to Daniels. Swinging over to Ohm. Now to Thompson with Sieverts on him. The help comes and it's poked out of bounds by Quentin Young. And now coming into the game is Braden Luxick. Quentin Young will check out.
And again, it's one of those, watch that matchup with Sieverts guarding Thompson. Sieverts picked up that first foul underneath the basket there. Certainly don't want him in foul trouble if you're the Lumberjacks.
Ohm's going to take a three. It's good for Alex Ohm. And that's a shot the Yellow Jackets have desperately needed the last few weeks.
Right, and that's a big shot coming off a screen. Nice job getting his feet set and knocking down, definitely coming out of a set.
And now an offensive foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Bean. That's his first. Now Jackson Boshi checks in for the Lumberjacks.
Again, good start by the Yellow Jackets here. We talked about two different wills. It's hard to fast break if you don't miss a shot.
Ohm drives and a foul inside shot, no good. Draws the foul on Luxick. Now put Ohm to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. The Yellow Jackets off to a strong start here, leading 7-2 with a chance to extend the lead on their KLM Friendly Brands scoreboard. They do just that with the first one. Second free throw is good as well, as Ohm quickly has 5 points as the Yellow Jackets lead 9-2. Plaju with it, hands it off, or gets a handoff from Bean. Now it goes near side with it to Boshi. And the lane comes back to Boshi. Nice crossover, now Boshi has it. Guarded closely by Ohm, now gets it over to Plaju. Hand it off for Bean. Bean. Now with the bounce pass there for Boshi. Help comes. The three-pointer on its way from Claju is no good. Rebound grab by Thompson. Ohm back the other way now. The screen from Kovash goes right side to Daniels. Now Anderson with it. Anderson into the lane. Gets tied up and he's going to get called for the travel. Back into the game is Young for Bemidji.
Again, and that's one of those, I think if you're Soren Anderson, you're used to getting to the rim. The size and length and just the physicality of the Lumberjacks didn't let you get there. Look for him next time to pull up about where HOL Conference is and knock down that little two-point jump shot.
Being with it. Gonna dribble left side, pull-up jumper, no good. Sieverts tries to get in for the board, but the Yellow Jackets come back with it. Boom. Now to Daniels. Right side it goes Thompson. Kovash back to Thompson. As Thompson calls it out. Now over to Ohm. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson, they close quickly on him. Now over to Thompson on the right. Thompson looking to drive, finds Anderson. Anderson, spin move in the lane. Jumper's good. And just like that, the Jackets now lead 11-2. Sieverts with it. Now Young over near side Boshi. Now there for Bean. With it Claju. Sieverts. To Boshi. Bean the quick three. That's no good. And a rebound again by Kovash. Limiting possession so far have been the Yellow Jackets. Inside Thompson.
And just a cold start by the Lumberjackets, but they haven't been able to use the get out and run.
Thompson shot no good, gets his own rebound. Fighting through traffic, puts it up and in for two. It's a 13-2 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Claju with it. To Sieverts, thought about it. Now he's going to try to drive, fires the pass out of bounds. Miscommunication between him and Boshi. Sieverts will get a quick breather as Lish comes back in. As the Jackets lead by 11. Daniels over to Ohm. Now to Anderson over there for Thompson. Kovash, right side, Ohm again. Ohm's going to step into a three. That one's no good. Rolls in and out. Rebound grab by Young. Near side with it, Bean. Boshi swings it over to the right to Claju. Down low, Bean. Turnaround jumper. Quick, good.
And again, if you're a law of averages person, it's got to balance out at some point for the Lumberjacks. They were 0 for 1 for their first 12 shots or something like that. It's going to balance out. Yellow Jackets have to just continue to do what they're doing right now.
Over in the lane, kick out to Thompson. Thompson. Now to Daniels. Daniels going to quick fire. Short off the front iron, rebound grab by Bean. Up ahead, Claju. On the near side, Boshi. Now to the near side, Lish. Hands it off there for Bean. Bean with it. Into the lane, drives the layup, good. Splits the defenders and drives and finishes.
Boy, do you see his quickness, and he's been hopping all over this floor. Yeah, I don't think we want him to get hot.
And that's going to be his second, though, on the other way back. He was late coming back against Ohm, and that's his second. Sieverts and Ben Karate into the game for the Jacks. Ohm to inbound, goes to Daniels. Now to Ohm, guarded closely by Boshi. Ohm into the lane, nice pass, Anderson in the finish.
That was a nice look by the Yellow Jackets, and again, that's some of that teamwork. Kind of forgetting about Saturday. That's an easy way to do it when you start finding each other like that.
Lish with the basketball. Hands it off to Boshi. Hands it back now to Sieverts. Sieverts going to drive, and a foul on the floor on the drive by Sieverts. Fouls on Thompson, his first.
That's a little more what I was expecting, Jason. I haven't got to see them in person, but I know that listening to it, they like to get to the rim, and I haven't seen that so far. They've been settling for the jump shot. That's the first real attack of the basket. Foul on the Yellow Jackets. Let's see if they keep going to that.
Karate to inbound to Boshi. Boshi thought about it. Home closed. Didn't allow him to take a shot. Now Sieverts will take the three. It's good. Sieverts with 5, and it's 15-9 on a big three there. Oh, to Kovash now to Thompson. Right side, Daniels now. Near side goes Anderson. The answer. No, it's too strong. And a rebound grab by Karate. Here's Lish with it to Sieverts. He drives baseline into the lane, reverse. No, but a nice feed. It ends up going into the hands of Luxick, who finishes for 2.
And that's what they create is getting to the rim. They get you out of position, and then they get that offensive rebound.
And what was a 13-2 lead is now a 15-11 lead for the Yellow Jackets, as it's a 9-2 run for the Jacks. Thompson with it now to Daniels low. Into the post, and a nice finish by Jacob Daniels on the drive to the hoop. He's got 4.
Daniels real steady, 11 against Albany as well. So that might be your secondary scoring you've been talking about.
With it there, Lish. Goes right side, Karate now to Sieverts. Sieverts, pull-up jumper, good. Tough defense, but just a good shot.
Little heat check here for Sieverts is starting out cold. Now all of a sudden, can't miss.
Ohm in the lane, feeds it to Kovash. Back to Ohm. Now to Daniels. Anderson, the baseline triple. No. And the rebound grab by Lish. He's looking to go coast to coast. Now kicks it out to Boshi. Now Sieverts. With it there, Karate. Over to Sieverts. He's going to launch a 3. That breather has paid off as Sieverts hits another one.
Isn't that something? Like you just said, he sat down. The game was really going fast, and then all of a sudden he came out, and we're seeing the BSU recruit that we thought we were going to see.
Feed to Thompson, too strong off the foot of Sieverts, though. As it's now 17-16, Sieverts with 10 points.
You can blame that one on your color guy. Got excited, hit the wrong button, but we're back live now.
Oval inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Fires it into Anderson. Or, excuse me, that's Kovash. Shot no good. Good look, good fight, but Kovash couldn't get it to drop. Sieverts back. And a foul. I believe it's on Thompson. It is his second.
And that's what you talked about early, foul trouble. And that was an excuse me foul. I don't even think Sieverts thought he was going to stop there. Ended up stopping, and Thompson had no chance to stop.
Pass in the backcourt to Bean, as right now Thompson's going to stay in the game with 2, as Sieverts has it.
Not traditional crest-up move there.
Yellow Jackets do switch now. It's Sieverts. It's Anderson on Sieverts. Bean with it to Sieverts. Sieverts. As Anderson closes on him. Gets it there to Klausner. Now to Bean. Bean, the jumper, no good. Kovash to the rebound. Home with it. Up ahead, Thompson. Kick back out to Kovash. Now Daniels, the right side, Home. Down low to Daniels. He lets the defenders clear. He gets it to go, and 1 for Jacob Daniels. Nice job with the shot fake to get the defenders to clear and then draw the foul.
Daniels has just been so steady these last few weeks, Jason. He has a lot of playing time, so you expect it out of him, but better than almost expected.
He's got 7 as the Yellow Jackets lead 20-16. Bean. Now to Young. The right side, it goes to Klausner. Back to Young. Kick it over. Klaju into the lane. Couldn't get the defender off his feet, and he traveled. And Evan Kovash is there to let him know. As the Yellow Jackets get the turnover up by 4.
Again, that's one of the things I think, seeing that possession, they clogged the middle when the Sieverts wanted to go in there. That might have been a little bit from playing Albany on Saturday, that physical play, but here's a turnover.
Up ahead to Young. Young throws it down. Quentin Young rose up and threw it down as Anderson to Kovash. Drives the kick up top for Daniels. He has the look for 3. It's good. And a 3-pointer by Daniels leads to a Yellow Jacket timeout. Yellow Jackets lead 23-18 on your KLN Friendly Brand scoreboard. We'll take a break.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
Welcome back to the Hive. Perham Health breaking the game. The Yellow Jackets lead this one 23-18 after a very big 3-pointer by Jacob Daniels on the answer of a dunk from Quentin Young. Has it 23-18. Again, the Yellow Jackets led 13-2 at one point. But the Lumberjacks took Sieverts out. He came back in, and he's been on a roll lately for the Jacks.
Right, and Thompson picked up his second foul. Good job, Soren Anderson, picking up Sieverts and not allowing him to score since.
Young into the lane. The jumper off the glass with the kiss is good.
The bank was open.
Makes it 23-20. The Yellow Jackets looking to come back here to answer that one, leading by 3 right now. Daniels with it to the right side. Home drives. Now dishes up top for Kovash over to Daniels. Now Anderson with it. Anderson with the spin move. Kick over to Daniels. The extra pass, Kovash. Kovash for 3, no good. Rebound grab by Sieverts.
Great extra pass, but I think as hot as Daniels is, you want him to take that shot.
Shot by Sieverts, no good. Kovash battles for the board. Thompson eventually grabs it. Home with it. Now to Kovash. To the right side, Anderson. Gets the screen. And a foul offensively. It's going to be on Kovash. He was moving. That'll be his first, team's third. Gage Johnson checks in. Now going to take Thompson out at that 4-minute mark. Trying to buy a few minutes here so he does not pick up his third. Lish with it. Now Klaju. To Bing. Bing, the jumper. Off the screen, no good. On the board. Yellow Jackets have done a very nice job on the one and dones. Up to Onitson, pass tapped out of bounds. He tried to save it. Pass was a little too far for him, saved it, but it's tapped out of bounds near side by Klaju. To say on the defensive boards, the Yellow Jackets have done a real nice job tonight.
They have. It was one of our keys is not allowing extra, and as quick as we know that the Lumberjacks can get to the rim, a nice job, Yellow Jackets.
Home through traffic. No call as the shot is no good. Back is Luxick, now to Sieverts. Sieverts drives. Anderson tries to draw the charge, but it's not there. Ended up going up with him with a foul. It's not on Anderson. It's on Onitson. His first.
And I thought it was in danger of Anderson because he kind of was looking for the charge. Then he jumped at the last minute. But that's where I think the Lumberjacks want to go for the rest of this game is get to the rim.
And Sieverts hits that one at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. He's got 11. Young back in. Make sure to stay tuned to our EOT Insurance halftime show. There's a second free throw on its way. That one's too strong. Rebound grab by Kovash. Now Onitson brings it up court. Gets it to Kovash over to Onitson. Heinsohn back up to Anderson as we approach the 3-minute mark in our opening half. And what's been a fun one tonight. The 4A Lumberjacks and the 2A Yellow Jackets squaring off here. And a QRF point getter for the Yellow Jackets if they can pull off a W. Inside, nice feed, Kovash. Too strong on the finish. And Sieverts is there for the board. Bean with it. Now to Sieverts. Sieverts, a contested three. He misses everything. A couple of the Yellow Jacket faithful let him know it was an air ball. As it goes near side, Kovash with an Anderson. Daniels over to Ohm. Ohm drives baseline, kick out up top, but he's out of bounds. And a turnover.
Yeah, nice. Again, the Yellow Jackets, you don't want to get yourself into this situation where you're giving extra possessions to the Bemidji Lumberjacks.
Bean. Pull-up jumper. Good.
Boy, again, you're going to see why Bemidji State football team is going to like his speed and quickness. And speaking of alums, Jordan Hine coaching up at Bemidji State, and I'll give him a quick shout out here as probably watching the Lumberjacks in action. And yeah, they got a good one, man. He can get all over the floor.
Anderson, nice feed back door there. Onitson can't finish. Sieverts the rebound. There's quite a few BSU connections here tonight.
We hate to say the two guys speaking even are the Bemidji way of the Beavers.
Being with it. Near side it goes, driving Klaju. Kick out up top, a three from Boshi. No good. Sieverts the board. Battles inside, the putback is good.
And again, first lead after that big start by the Yellow Jackets. What a way to battle if you're the Lumberjacks.
And there's a steal, and Young has another opportunity to throw it down, and he does.
And again, this is the danger zone. This is, you can start to sense how fast they want to play. And the Yellow Jackets, you got to take care of the ball, get your shot on this possession.
Anderson getting pressure. Now the double comes. Kick out to Daniels. Daniels going to drive. They close on him. Kovash to Onitson for three. Too strong, but it gets the drop. And a big three-pointer there for Gage Onitson. Stops the bleeding momentarily.
Wow, what could have been, should have been, would have been for the Bemidji Lumberjacks. If that one doesn't fall, all of a sudden this lead in halftime could start to balloon.
Young, now to Bean. Bean to Sieverts with the head fake. Now goes up top to Klaju. And a tip of the cap, Anderson defensively has done a nice job on Sieverts.
He really has. He stepped up to this challenge, and good for Soren. It's good for the Yellow Jackets to see that too.
Owen blocks it, throws it off Bean, and somehow stays in. Boshi for three, it's no good. Rebound grab, Young. A quick three, no good, won't matter. As the Lumberjacks will take a 27-26 lead into the break. What's been a fun and exciting first half, Lance, as we get ready as the EOT Insurance Halftime Show rolls on.
How has United Community Bank helped you guys through the years now?
Well, we started 13 years ago with one employee in a little shop out of our home. And now over the years we've grown to about 25 employees and 2 shop buildings. So they have absolutely been amazing, supported us, trusted us, and put their faith in us. We just really couldn't have done it without United Community Bank. They are just really supportive.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com. New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Welcome back to the Hive. Jason Groth with Lance Rock, his Yellow Jacket 5th grade basketball team, entertaining the fans here at the Hive with some nice action back and forth. Kind of like our varsity game tonight. It's been back and forth as the Yellow Jackets trailed 27-26. They raced out to a 13-2 lead, but Bemidji, after kind of getting Isaac Sieverts out of the game for a few minutes, let it slow down for him. He's came back and he's come on fire. He leads the way for the Lumberjacks with 13 points. And he had an outstanding first half for the Lumberjacks in the EOT Insurance halftime show. On the other side of things, Jacob Daniels leads the way for the Yellow Jackets with 10 points. And it's kind of been a unique game and a unique battle between these two squads.
It has been. And before I do anything else, I got to shout out to my 5th graders out here playing. They're big fans of us, Jason, so they wanted a shout out tonight. So way to go, 5th grade boys basketball team here. But again, a great start by the Yellow Jackets. Coming off of Saturday, we wondered what they would do, how it would be. Came out like a house of fire. And then I was really surprised. No timeout by Bemidji, no anything like that. All of a sudden, here they came back. And you can see what happens when you let them outlet and you let them run. So the best way to stop a running team is to make shots on your end. Yellow Jackets took care of the basketball, made shots, made it very difficult for the Lumberjacks to get out on their fast break. But you can know at halftime they're talking, how do we get out on this fast break? Because you saw how dynamite they are. They throw the ball down. It's not just a layup. It's a slam dunk every time. So Yellow Jackets have to keep taking care of that basketball. And if you're Bemidji Lumberjacks, you don't want to start the second half the way you started the first half, or you may not have time to come back.
Foul trouble played a role for the Yellow Jackets that first half. Micah Thompson picked up 2 fouls, played through it for a little bit. Then about that 4-minute mark, they made the change, took him out so he didn't pick up that third. And we'll see how that plays a role in the second half. Ethan Bean has 2 fouls for the Lumberjacks. So we'll take a quick timeout, come back and have your stats here on the EOT Insurance Halftime Show.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Well, welcome back into the Hive. The Yellow Jackets trailing the Lumberjacks by a score of 27-26. We thank you all for tuning in wherever you're watching tonight's game. I know there's some fans enjoying the chat from Bemidji, and they're right now happy as their boys are leading Perham by a score of 27-26. We'll take a look at our EOT Insurance halftime shows that rolls on along with our KLN Family Brand scoreboard stat report from this first half. And right now, from three, the Yellow Jackets, both teams really not shooting that well from three, as the Yellow Jackets are 3 of 10. Bemidji 2 of 8. The Yellow Jackets 3 of 4 at the line. Bemidji just 1 of 2. Not too many fouls called in the game, and not too many turnovers. Been a pretty clean game.
It has been a clean game, and other than you look at the disparity of those missed shots, in 26 shots for the Lumberjacks, you got to like, but I think they started out like 1 for 8 or 1 for 9. So after that, they're shooting lights out, and a lot of them are coming from close in. So if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're close to 50% shooting. Three-pointers, if it probably wasn't for Daniels, it would be a really rough-looking night for the Yellow Jackets. So, again, things kind of out of sync three-point-wise for the Yellow Jackets. A little bit of that is the length and size of the Lumberjacks as they just they close out really well.
Should be a thrilling conclusion to tonight's game. We'll take one last time out as the EOT Insurance halftime show comes to a close. Come back with the second half here on the Major Sports Network.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Welcome back into the Hive, second half. The Yellow Jackets will get the opening possession as the Yellow Jackets trail 27-26. Both teams have the original starting fives out on the floor. It's Ohm, Thompson, Kovash, Anderson, and Daniels for the Yellow Jackets. Claudio, Bean, Young, Lish, and Sieverts for the Lumberjacks. As Thompson with Sieverts on him. Kick out now. Kovash thought about it, pass it up. Now goes near side to Ohm. Ohm into the lane, drops it off for Thompson. Thompson, they converge on him, finds Kovash. The floater short. Rebound to Ohm though. Now to Thompson. Thompson spins, works up, and puts it in.
Good job of the Yellow Jackets just keeping that ball alive and getting their own second shot.
Yellow Jackets regained the lead at 28-27. Led most of the first half, but Bemidji closed strong. Down low, nice feed and finish for Clauju, his first points.
Well, that was a nice slip screen there. They've been running the same set most of the game, and that time instead of going off the traditional cut, they slipped that screen and wide open for a layup.
Thompson now, Kovash for three. No good. Rebound grab by Young. Young with it. Now Clauju. With it there to Bean. Bean. Now to Sieverts. Sieverts drives. The double comes, but fights through it. Shot short. Thompson for the board. Thompson back the other way. Thompson. Down low. Posting up against Sieverts. Gets it to Daniels. Now to Kovash. Defense kind of sags off of him, and now it goes to Ohm. Ohm down low for Kovash. Out of bounds.
Yeah, and again, the setup was kind of there. Again, I think Ohm was looking for Kovash to roll a little harder than he was. Kovash was kind of staying in that corner, looking for that little 5 to 10 foot shot. Did not work for the Yellow Jackets.
Bean with it off the screen. Kick out now, comes back up to Young. Young hands it off there, Wish. Clauju into the lane. And a foul. Foul is going to be on Kovash, his second.
Second Yellow Jacket player with 2 fouls now. Micah Thompson early in the first half, and now Kovash.
Sieverts gets the inbound. Going against Thompson, fights through, gets it up and in, and a foul on Thompson. And that's his third.
And again, you see that physicality of someone who's going to go to Bemidji State and play basketball. He was not backing down from Thompson and just used his athletic ability to get to the rim.
Sieverts to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line with 15 points. Make it 16 as he hits that one. And it's a 32-28 lead for the Lumberjacks, their biggest of the night. And it's stolen away by Young. Young, left hand, no. Rebound, he gets it back. Comes back up top, a 3 on its way. It's good. Ethan Bean hits from deep.
Big turnaround right there from a chance to cut into that lead to getting a 3. And you just got to lay off Bean because he's going to get to the basket. He's so quick. And then he hits you with the 3-pointer.
Young was ready to race for another dunk, but Kovash saved it. Now it's Thompson driving and finishing.
Big answer by Micah Thompson. Definitely we didn't want this lead to stretch to double digits, so nice job by him.
Sieverts with it. Close on him. Now it comes to Clauju. On the near side, Lish. Lish in the lane, comes back up top for Bean. Hands it off Sieverts. To the right side it goes with it now, Clauju. Clauju with the jump stop. And now 3 in the lane. We had fans watching from all over tonight. Some cheering on the Yellow Jackets from Costa Rica. We thank you for tuning in tonight. The Yellow Jackets trail by 5.
They might win the award for the furthest watched, but no prize. So I guess the shout out is the prize.
Nice feed down low. Anderson. He lets the defense clear. Shot no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. We'll go to the Lumberjacks.
And again, I think they look at that back door, the Yellow Jackets. That play's been so successful, but they haven't had to deal with the length and the size of the Lumberjacks, who just wall up right there.
Bean with it. Gonna drive, take a quick pull-up jumper. It's good. Ethan Bean heating up. He's got 11.
Yeah, you can see he's a special talent too for 5'9", and you can just see that quickness in his step and fun to watch.
Oh, to Daniels. Handoff. Oh. Now to Thompson. Thompson's going to drive into the lane. Strong, no. Rebound, grab, fought through and out of bounds. May have been last touched from our angle by Perham, but it's one of those that you either you give up the ball or a foul, and I think you take the ball going out of bounds that way.
Right, and I think that's exactly what it was, Jason. I think they were going to call a foul, just let it play on because they were going to give the ball to Bemidji either way. So,
Bean with it. Hands it off there now to Clauser. Clauser will take the three and hits the three, and the Lumberjacks now lead by 10.
And you just get that sense that they're starting to just settle in right now and feeling so confident in what they're doing.
Off the hands of Thompson and out of bounds. It's a 13-4 run, and we got a timeout brought to you by Perham Health. We'll take a break. Lumberjacks by 10 on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
J&L Nutritional Consulting is the area leader in beef, dairy, and seed. J&L has over 20 years of experience, and they use the latest technology in ration balancing software to make sure every part of your feed is utilized. They provide adjustable profit and loss projections, and their seed division makes sure to bring the best seed for your field, no matter the brand. Contact Mike, Joe, and Andrew at J&L Nutritional Consulting, 218-346-7487.
Welcome back into the Hive out of the Perham Health timeouts. The Lumberjacks lead 40-30 on your KLN Family Brand scoreboard as we come out of the break.
And again, I really think this is a pivotal point to the game right here, Jason. This next couple minutes, maybe even the next couple possessions. It's 10. If it gets to 14, 16, all of a sudden you have to react if you're the Yellow Jackets instead of play your own style of basketball.
Beauchie, the left-hand runner is good, and a foul as Beauchie earns a trip to the free throw line.
And that's a freshman you can tell has played in 4A games all the way along. Did not shy away from contact, still went right to the basket.
Free throw's good. He's got 3. Now Thompson with it to Daniels. Anderson. Inside Thompson. Thompson draws the foul. Shot no good. Beauchie earned that foul the hard way. Took that one on the chin. And Thompson will shoot 2 at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line.
Yeah, kind of came up right underneath him on that pump fake and got him right underneath the. And anybody who's played basketball or know that smarts for a little bit.
Thompson, his first trip to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line, no good.
And the way the game started with, maybe it's this end of the court. The way it started for Bemidji, they couldn't make anything to start the first half. Now it's kind of turned tides, and the Yellow Jackets are struggling in the second half.
Free throw, no good. Sievert's the board. Fought through it, almost threw it away. Near side B. Ashton Detloff has just checked in for the Yellow Jackets. Handed off for Beauchie. Now Clauser. Back to Beauchie. Beauchie thought about testing his range. Instead, hands it to Sieverts, loses it through the lane and out of bounds. We know his uncle can hit from deep. The Valley City star and former Kansas Jayhawk. Now coaching at Pittsburgh State.
Yeah, I remember him from back in the day, and it was just one of those guys that you wanted to go see if he was close by.
Daniels works inside, draws the foul on Young. And Daniels will be at the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line.
And again, it's good to see Daniels get involved. He was the steady Eddie in the first half, kind of kept the Yellow Jackets in it, get him to the free throw line, maybe get him restarted here in the second half when the Yellow Jackets are looking for points.
Daniels to shoot the second's got 11 on the night. On the Yellow Jacket in double figures right now. He gets that one to go. Being with it. Sieverts now hands it off to Lish. On the near side it goes Luxick. Out of the right side, Beauchy back to Sieverts. Over to the Beauchy. Beauchy in the lane, kick up. Lish thought about it, but Detloff was able to close. Works out for the Lumberjacks, and now Beauchy from deep, it's good.
And now you see him starting to heat up as well, and you can see the weapons that Bemidji has.
Anderson answers with a big three-pointer. A much needed a triple by Soren Anderson. Cuts it to 11.
I think a much needed for, here we go. Much needed for Soren as he had a little bit of a rough game against Albany and then again starting tonight here. So that's a good shot made.
Detloff with the big board there. Now sets a screen for Anderson. Anderson spins, loses control, goes out of bounds, tries to save it. Home back in. As Dan Clausiu comes back in. Bean will bring it up court, leading by 11. Drives. Shot up, partially blocked, but the board fought for and won by Lish, and he just puts it up and in. Now Anderson with it. Hands it over to Daniels to Ohm. To Detloff. Back to Anderson. Anderson goes into the lane. Looks for help now to Daniels. Comes back to Anderson. Anderson. Fights through the hands. Nice feed down low. Thompson. Thompson works, draws a foul. And he'll shoot two. That's on Sieverts. His second.
And he picked up that first one right away, and we talked about maybe foul troubles for him, and he's been guarding and guarding tough. So to go this long, only picking up that second one, good for him.
Gets that one to go, does Thompson. And that one's good. Back the other way with it now in Lumberjacks. And an offensive foul away from the ball. That's on Sieverts. That's his third. Did you happen to catch it?
I did. They called an illegal screen. I'm going to have to go back and look at that one because it looked like something that had been happening all game here. But it must have been the right angle as the official saw it and called it. So let's hope it doesn't change the game in too big a fashion because it was one of those calls. But it's a deep Lumberjack team.
Thompson fires inside. Shot no good. Put back no. Fights for another rebound. Anderson gets it. Now to Ohm. Near side Daniels. 4-3. No good. Rebound grabbed and eventually corralled by Clausiu, some body. Clausiu into the Yellow Jacket bench. Back the other way. Beauchy is blocked by Ohm. And now Thompson. Up ahead, Anderson. Anderson. And an offensive foul is called on Anderson. Hoofda. That one I'm going to say was missed. But they called it on Daniels, so I was away from Anderson. But, all right, anyway, we come back to live action with it being.
It was an interesting call, and again, with all of that went on, you just kind of wonder sometimes. But again, let's win or lose it on the court here, and we're back to playing.
Clausiu with it. Now Lish. Bean, nice behind the back dribble, kicks it over there for Clausiu. Back to Beauchy. Beauchy hands it to Lish.
And now it seems like the Lumberjackets have decided to get patient. You got Sieverts on the bench, and just as I say that, shot goes up.
Daniels fights, gets the board. Home with it now. Detloff launches the three. It's good! Ashton Detloff lets it fly and cuts it to 8.
Gutty shot there by the sophomore. Draws a timeout.
Perham Health breaking the game. Yellow Jackets trail by 8. We'll take a break on the Main Street Sports Network. Welcome back into the Hive. Bemidji leads the Yellow Jackets 48-40. Approaching the 8.5 mark to go in the second half. And a big three-pointer by Ashton Detloff. Led to the Perham Health timeout called by Stephen Thompson. Now Bemidji, Ethan Bingen will bring it up.
Seifert's back into the game, so a short rest, 8.5. About the right time with 3 minutes to be able to bring him back.
Now with it, Bean again. Near side, Sieverts. Goes to the right with it, Lish. Now hands it to Bean. Bean. Back to Sieverts. Now there with it, Luxick. Bean again. Thompson now on him and a foul away from the ball. It's on Alex Ohm.
And again, there's a lot of screening happening underneath the basket, and I think sometimes you feel like you're getting out of position. You don't want to give up that layup, so you hold just a little bit. You might not even know you're holding.
Inbounds goes to Sieverts. Shot up and in.
Right now, they just seem like they have an answer every time the Yellow Jackets attack, and that just kind of shows the kind of team the Lumberjacks are.
Thompson. Into the lane, kick over to Detloff. He's going to fire again. It's too strong. Ohm battles for the board. It's grabbed by the Lumberjacks. Yellow Jacket faithful not too happy. There's a lot of fighting for that rebound down low.
And again, I think, you hate to say it, Jason, but I think it's the level of play. I think this is a normal 4A game. Here's Sieverts again.
Shot no good. Gets the put back. That's no good. They fight for the board. Sieverts goes to the floor and gets called for the travel. And right there, if you're Bemidji, you're wondering how did that happen, but it's nice to see Thompson and Sieverts shake hands after that play. Very physical play, but it's 50-40. That's the main thing for the Lumberjacks right now.
Right, at the very least, that's a jump ball. And so again, you don't want to go at the officiating. We're thankful for what they do. But again, when the games get physical like this, they're going to have to stay on top of the game.
Home with it now to Detloff. To Anderson. He called for it. Now he's going to drive. Reverse layup is good. Nice finish by Soren Anderson. Think he thought about dunking it, realized they were closing quick, went with the reverse and got it to go.
Yeah, cooler head prevailed for them. Get the 2 points. You missed that dunk, and all at once you let the Lumberjacks erupt.
Lish with it. Near side, it goes to Bean.
And isn't it interesting now how patient the Lumberjacks have become? And I think it's just the athleticism of Bean. They can get bailed out by him at any time. He's just so fast, you can't keep up with him.
Just like that, he drives. He reverses it up and in. And it's back to 10. Ohm now the other way. Now Detloff to Anderson. Anderson draws the foul on Young.
And again, you look at the depth of the Lumberjacks. I just about said it there. Lumberjacks, man, they just keep bringing in kids, and every time you look, it's another 6'2", 6'3" kid, so there's no rest for the Yellow Jackets.
Inbounds pass to Anderson. Detloff now over there for Ohm. Nice feed. Anderson, the finish. No, but he's fouled. All the chance for 2 at the line. That's on Lish. And Anderson will be shooting 2 at the Rooter Family Dentistry free throw line. Key part here is you get this chance to cut in the lead with the clock stopped. And the Yellow Jackets will be shooting the rest of the way. First one's down for Anderson. Now Young back in. Second free throw, good. Bean will bring it up. Bean. Pilish now with the ball to Clauser. Bean with it. Sieverts. Pilish again. Bemidji showing patience, up 8. Bean gets a call from Thompson, head coach Stephen Thompson. Now to Sieverts. Near side, Clauser. Yellow Jackets not used to having teams play this patiently on offense against them.
Right, we talked about that. The Yellow Jackets usually make the other team defend for 35-40 to a minute. Now the tide's turned right now.
And we got a timeout called by the Lumberjacks, brought to you by Perham Health. The Lumberjacks lead by 8 on this Perham Health break. We'll take a break on the Main Street Sports Network.
Rooter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Rooter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Rooter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
Welcome back to the Hive. I'm Jason Groth with Lance Rock. Ryan Bowman on camera. We have a good one here tonight. We'll have a good one here for you on Friday night. The Cherry Tigers, led by Isaac Asama, will be coming to the Hive, the number 1 team in Single A, taking on the Yellow Jackets. So for you, the Yellow Jackets, this is a type that schedule gets tough. You go against one of the top teams in northern Minnesota in 4A, and now go against one of the top teams in the state of Minnesota in Single A this week alone as driving. And that's coming off a tough game against Albany as Clauser travels with under 5 to go.
Yeah, and not only one of the top teams in 1A, one of the top scorers in the state of Minnesota. And so, again, one of those fun ones that we're going to get to cover. Like I said, didn't want to overlook this one, but, again, like you said, a tough stretch here for the Yellow Jackets.
Anderson down low, Thompson. The double team comes. He looks for help. To Anderson, 4-3. It's good. Soren Anderson, the corner 3. Cuts it to 5.
Really nice look there by the Yellow Jackets, and then a scrambling play, kind of out of what the Lumberjacks wanted you to do, is get throwing the ball all over the place. Cooler heads prevailed with Soren Anderson there.
Sieverts now for Bean. Or excuse me, that's Young. Now Bean has it. Near side. Sieverts against Anderson. Over it goes to Clauser. Detloff giving the Yellow Jackets valuable minutes, though gets called for the foul.
Next foul, both teams will be in the bonus, so then may come down to who's the better free throw shooting team.
Clauser to inbound. Pressure on the inbound, throws it off Detloff, and now it goes to Anderson. Feed to Daniels. Daniels loses control of the basketball in the lane. It's on the floor. It's now grabbed by Lish. He gets fouled. Who's it going to call it on? This is a big foul. It's on Anderson. That's a big break for the Yellow Jackets. It's his first. Yes, it does put the Lumberjacks to the line, but that could have been Thompson's 4th. But it'll put Lish to the free throw line.
And again, that was a messy play for both sides. And again, it just happened. The bounce went to the Lumberjacks that time.
Free throw's good from the Rooter Family Dentistry free throw line for Lish. Lumberjacks 3 of 3 at the line in the second half for the game. They're 4 of 5. And that one's short. 6 points. Lumberjack lead. The Yellow Jackets bring it up court. Under 4. Anderson with it. Now to Detloff. Now to Ohm. Ohm. Over to Daniels. Now to Anderson. Anderson thought about it. Now will drive. Into the lane. Works through the contact. Doesn't get it to drop, but he draws the foul. And he'll shoot 2. Flaggio on the foul. I gotta say, this is a game where Anderson's kind of taking on his shoulders right now in the second half.
He has, and he's done it other ways than just shooting well. He hit that big 3, but just doing the little things, and he's playing physical underneath. I like to see that.
Free throw no good.
And again, it's rough to give away points when the clock stops, but I think if you're the Yellow Jackets, you're getting to the free throw line. That bodes well for you towards the end of the game.
And that one is good. Bean. Hands it off there. Now Sieverts. For Lish. Lish dribbles to the right, hands back off to Bean. And a little weave in the backcourt.
He's going to get the 5.
And there it is. Bean and Steven Townsend are saying he was going forward. They disagree as Ohm draws the 5.
Right, and I think you could see the count happening. So if you're Bean, you gotta get that ball out of your hands or stop dribbling when you see that count start. Big possession for the Yellow Jackets right here.
Anderson to Daniels. Thought about it now. Gets the defender out the feet. Drives. Hammered from behind and a foul. And Daniels will go to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line. And the foul will be on the contact from in front on Lish. And Daniels, who was 1 of 2 in the first half, 2 of 2 in the second half from the free throw line, has a chance to close it to 3 at the line. It's the first. 53-49. Second free throw is good. He gets the roll, And we got a timeout brought to you by Perham Health. The Yellow Jackets are close to within 3. We'll take a break on the Main 2 Sports Network.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Welcome back to the Hive. The Yellow Jackets and the Lumberjacks in a battle. 53-50. We thank you for tuning in tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network, whether you're watching the game in Bemidji, Perham, Costa Rica, wherever you're at. We hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of the Lumberjacks and the Yellow Jackets, as the final 2.5 will be entertaining. One piece of prize if we play on, as Bean brings it up court. Now there's Sieverts. Sieverts into the lane, kicks it out Lish. Now to Bean. This is where next year that all the talk about the shot clock comes into play. Next year, we'll see, but this is one of those type of games where it would be entertaining to see how it plays out. Sieverts strives. Shot no good, but he's fouled. And he'll go to the Ruder Family Dentistry free throw line to shoot a pair.
It's that ability of a few of the Lumberjack athletes to just get to the rim when they want to. And Bean and Sieverts, you can just see that separation in their athleticism.
Free throw on its way. That one's good. Sieverts with 19 for the Lumberjacks. Stretches the lead to a 2-possession game at 4 points. Hits this one. No, it's no good. And Anderson's there for the rebound. I was going to say if he hits that one, it's going to stretch to 5. Still a 2-possession game no matter what. Anderson to the floor. Needs help. And ends up eventually turning it over. Near side Bean. Timeout situation. Yellow Jackets have 2. Bemidji with 3. Fouls both teams with 8, so they're shooting the rest of the way. 3-man weave in the backcourt now by the Lumberjacks. Now gets the hand to Bean to hand it off to Sieverts. Ohm comes and just steals it. Ohm steps in to a 3. It's good! Alex Ohm hits the 3 in a timeout. And the Yellow Jackets have cut the lead to 1. We'll take a break.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Alex Ohm making a play for the United Community Bank cash money play of the game with the steal, and then the 3 has cut the lead to 1 at 54-53 with a minute and a half to go in this second half. Out of the timeout, Bemidji will inbound. Yellow Jackets putting full court pressure on out of the inbound. Sieverts gets it into Lish. Lish brings it up court. Lish hands it off to Klaju. Klaju getting pressured by Detloff. And now to Sieverts.
Again, if you're Bemidji, call a timeout. If you're getting into trouble, use those timeouts here. Don't turn the ball over under this pressure.
They have 3 remaining. Lish with it. A minute to go in the second half. Lish picks up his dribble, gets it to Bean. Bean against Ohm. And a foul. That's on Ohm. Puts Bean to the line. Has not shot a free throw tonight. He's got 13. Bean's free throw is good. He'll get the second. But on the other side, if the Yellow Jackets, it's still a 1-possession game no matter the result of this free throw from Bean. And it's short, and Anderson read it well, got the board. What will the Yellow Jackets elect to do with 50 seconds to go? I think they're going to attack. It's Anderson to Ohm. Inside Anderson. Kick out, Ohm to Daniels. Now Detloff with 34. Thompson over to Daniels. To Ohm. Ohm's going to drive baseline. Try to feed it to Thompson. Gets it to him. Thompson fights through the shot. No, he's fouled. But no call, and now a foul on Thompson. An unbelievable missed call down low, but it's going to go the other way.
And again, if you're a Lumberjack fan, you're probably thinking Thompson led with his forearm, created that contact. So I think you can battle that. One we're going to have to go back and look at. But regardless, call, no call, here we are, 55-53. 2 go in. It's a 2-possession game.
And a battle inside. Sieverts will shoot at the line.
Again, these are huge free throws, Jason. And again, whichever team you probably were yelling at the TV for something to be called. Nothing was until like the fourth contact, and I think that's what got people stirred up.
Free throw by Sieverts. That's good. Calmly hit that one, did Sieverts, and a nice free throw there. Stretches it to 3, and this is the biggest free throw of the night so far. They can make it a 2-possession game. And it's good. Sieverts hits that one. Anderson with it. Anderson spins, drives, throws up the shot through traffic, no good. And now a battle, and the foul is on the floor. Foul is on the Lumberjacks. I'll put Anderson on the line.
And again, a little hesitation by both of us because we weren't sure who the foul was going to be on. And again, though, some things are looking at some different type of blood situation here and what they can do.
Gonna let this one play out a little bit as the blood was on Klaju's leg. Now Bemidji will call a timeout. We'll take a break.
The domestic dog, a relative of the wild wolf, now a gentle, loyal member of your family. And through the good times and the more challenging, we love them no matter what. That's why we feed them the best. Nutrisource is the kind of clean, premium food you'd feed a loyal pet who would follow you to the ends of the earth, even when you don't want them to. Don't just feed your pet, nourish their whole body. Nutrisource, where pet health begins.
Well, the debate rages on between a few of us on foul, no call, foul anyway. Either way, it's over and done with. They went the Lumberjacks' way. And then Sieverts on the other side hit some big free throws. It's 57-53 at the line will be Anderson.
Right, this is going to be one of those games you want to rewatch here because, and it's not over yet. I have a feeling we've got some fireworks yet to happen here, Jason. And again, I know you and I are both going to probably go watch the end of this game of nothing else to set a little debate between the two of us.
Anderson will be at the line. Free throw's good. He gets a second.
Now, do you make it? Do you intentionally miss, hoping you get the ball? I think you got to make it, make them earn it at the free throw line.
With 12.4, I think there's still a little enough time to, like you make and foul and force the inbound. Anderson makes it. Bean, Sieverts back, or it's Klaju back, and now the foul on Sieverts. Klaju was telling Sieverts he wanted him to hold the ball to follow him. The thing is, that only took 2.3 seconds. Fouls on Detloff.
And it puts them into the double bonus, I believe, so it takes a little of that pressure off. You really want to get one or two of these to make sure that it's nothing more than a tie. Now it takes the pressure off that first one.
Klaju at the line's got 5 on the night. Free throw is good. He calmly hits that one, and Bemidji's done a nice job at the line.
Boy, have they ever. And again, this is a really good game when you think about how fast the Yellow Jackets got out on this. Battle back and then take the lead, and Yellow Jackets make it back.
Klaju hits them both. Up ahead, Thompson. Thompson. Down Anderson. To Detloff. He's going to launch the three. No good, off the mark. Rebound grab, tied up. Thompson, the putback's good. It'll count, but it won't matter. The Bemidji Lumberjacks earned a hard-fought 59-57 victory tonight over the Yellow Jackets. And what was a thriller here at the Hive as the Lumberjacks pick up their 12th win of the year and hand the Yellow Jackets their 3rd loss of the season with a 59-57 victory tonight.
Yeah, Jason, it was one of those great games. Again, I'm going to want to go back and rewatch this because I know when you're calling the game, you miss some things. And I know that I definitely missed a part of the action, but again, these are games that make you better. It's you want to win them all, and you're probably not going to. So if you're going to have a game like this gives you stuff to work on when you're heading towards tournament time, and that's right around the corner.
We'll take a timeout, come back with your Soda Properties Zero Rest Carpet Cleaning postgame show.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We offer a full line of sporting goods and have everything you need for your next hunting or fishing adventure. As a third-generation family-owned business with over 60 years of experience, we pride ourselves on great customer service from our friendly, knowledgeable staff and are open 7 days a week for your convenience. We have you covered on all your fishing and hunting needs and have a great selection of clothing, bait, tackle, firearms, ammunition, and a full archery department. Gene Sports Shop, located in Perham.
Well, welcome back to the Hive. The Bemidji Lumberjacks earn a 59-57 victory over the Perham Yellow Jackets in what was an exciting game tonight. And tip of the cap to the Bemidji Lumberjacks. They came in, weathered a 13-2 run to start the game, battled all the way back, took the lead at the end of the first half, stretched it out, but the Yellow Jackets battled back, but Bemidji just a little too much in the end.
Yeah, and it was really kind of an interesting game, like we recapped a little bit earlier. Is that start for the Yellow Jackets was tremendous, but then you could kind of see the Lumberjacks trying to get into their rhythm, and then once they did, it looked really good. So great job by the Yellow Jackets battling back. Lumberjacks a really nice team. Have a couple of really outstanding players that we'll talk about in a little bit here, but nice game, fun game, good crowd, everything you want out of high school basketball.
Yeah, this Lumberjack squad, they're going to have some tough stretches or tough opponents on the road, but they'll be ready for them as they are a well-coached team and battle tough through head coach Stephen Thompson. You can just tell they have some talents, and they're going to be a tough out in their playoffs.
Yeah, they are, and when you can put a couple of like Seiferts and being into the game and just their athleticism alone, and then you've got size to go along with it. And Boshi, for a freshman, handles himself really well. We didn't hear so much from him in the second half, but that first half, he really made a difference in there. And as he gains that confidence and that maturity and heads down that playoff stretch, he's going to be another really nice player for the Lumberjacks.
Our JFC Luxury Homes Interiors by Winkles River's Edge Cabinetry player of the game is going to come from the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Tonight it's Isaac Seiferts with 21 points. Could probably also give it to Ethan Bean. He had 14, but Seiferts, after coming out of the game in the first few minutes, came on fire, hit 13 points in the first half, 8 in the second, hit some clutch free throws late when they needed them.
Yeah, there's a reason he's a Bemidji State recruit to that Division II basketball, and you can see that his game. I was waiting to see. I knew he could get to the basket. I was waiting, and then he had that stretch where he hit those 3-pointers and long two, and so you saw his outside-inside game, and really, really nice player for the Lumberjacks, and you got to be happy if you're Bemidji State as well, thinking this is a guy that's going to be in your locker room for the next 4 or 5 years.
Your United Community Bank cash money play of the game came from Alex Holm. He got a steal of Seiferts, came down. He kind of surprised Seiferts, came in, got the steal, then went over the right side wing and nailed a 3-pointer. And that was a big three. Got the Yellow Jackets within one, but that would be as close as they would get towards the end. But it was a big 3-pointer and a momentum-changing play there for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, Ohm's such a gamer, and that was a real risky play because you left your guy wide open, but it was a calculated risk, just like I think everything he does on the court. As you watch him, he's very calculated, knowing what he's going to do. He's kind of that coach on the floor, so to speak, and that was one of those, and that was a huge play. It gave the Yellow Jackets a chance down the stretch. Without that, and it's a foul, and we saw how Seifert and those guys hit their free throws, it would have stretched that lead, and it would have been a really tough go for the Yellow Jackets. But, yeah, Alex Holm, that was a huge play.
We have one more award to give away. We'll do that after this timeout. We'll discuss it a little bit, come back, have our stats and our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game coming up on the Soda Property Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Postgame Show.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com. Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Vergas, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Welcome back to the Hive as the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Postgame show rolls on. Lance and I have continued our debate. We still don't fully have that answer, but we will go back and look, and maybe Friday you'll hear me admit that I was wrong on that one.
Whoa, hold on. Let's rewind that. Not the play we're talking about. Let's rewind that one.
We roll on with our Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Postgame show. The Lumberjacks earn a 59-57 victory over the Yellow Jackets tonight. We have one more thing to do, and that's our Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game for sure to give away. And believe for the Yellow Jackets, we're going to give it to Soren Anderson. And it might have been not just for the stuff he did offensively, but the work he did on the defensive side of the floor tonight as well.
Exactly, you come to expect the offensive game for Soren. I think the Albany was a little blip in the outlook for Soren. You're going to get that 15 to 20 from him each night just because of the kind of all-around player he is. Tonight, what really set him apart for me is when Micah Thompson picked up that second foul and you called it out right away. They made the switch to put Soren Anderson on Seifertz, and I thought, oh boy, this is a tough matchup for Soren. And Soren just came out, and I don't know that Seifert's got to look at the basket for the first 3-4 minutes that Soren took him on. And so that's my play of the game, is how well Soren did. And I think if you're Coach Cressup, once you get past the sting of the loss tonight, you're going to go back and go, we just got ourselves another defender. And if now you know what Micah Thompson's going to bring defensively, now Soren Anderson brings that defensively, wow, you're hard to play against if you're coming into the Hive to play the Yellow Jackets.
Now we'll take a look at our Kalen Friendly Brands stat reports. as you look at this contest, very evenly matched. Shows on the scoreboard a 2-point game, and just the way these two teams played, it was a battle and it was a grind. And the Lumberjacks just had a little bit more tonight than the Yellow Jackets.
Right, and you look at Yellow Jackets probably should have shot a little bit, wanted to score more from the three-point land. We talked about the Lumberjackets liking to get to the basket and do the things that they do, and they did. And you think about this for a second, Jason. They ended up, and that's unofficial stats by far, because I was taking them and watching and doing all sorts of things. But they shot 50% from the field after starting like 1 for 10, 1 for 8, 1 for 9, 1 for 10. I'd have to go back and look. But they probably shot 60% from the field, 70% from the field from that time on. So, again, the Lumberjacks did what they did. Now I got that in my head. The Jackets, I think, also did what they wanted to do. And, again, I think I'm at a loss for words because I still can't believe I heard that you said you might go on the air Friday night and admit you were wrong. So, hey, if you're tuning in for nothing else, hey, Cherry's coming to town, number 1A. Put that all on the side. You don't want to miss the first of the postgame show, because if it's me that's wrong, I'm probably not going to. No, I will say that I was wrong. But, again, I know, thanks for chiming in. The debate is fun. It's real. It's who Jason and I are, and we would sit and do this in his office or my classroom every day of the week just because that's who we are and we enjoy the game so much. So join in Friday to see Cherry, but also to hear who was right and who was wrong.
Yes, the Lumberjacks with the victory tonight. Now the Yellow Jackets will turn the page and get ready to take on a very strong Cherry Tiger team. Number 1 team in Class A, and they are a scoring machine led by Isaac Asama. And those Cherry Tigers are going to put on a show here on Friday night, and the Yellow Jackets might be one of the tougher teams that Cherry's faced all year.
Right, and I think in real life, Jason, this was probably circled for a couple week stretch here that it was going to be tough for the Yellow Jackets. No matter how well you're playing, you're not going to keep that high level of play all season long. That being said, I think the Yellow Jackets are still at that high level. They're just facing some really good competition. And again, this team's going to bounce back. There's no doubt about it. And they know who they're playing, and they know that this is the stretch of the season that's tough for them. But it also is going to steel sharpen steel, is what we say all the time, is going to get them ready for the playoffs.
I was talking to a buddy of mine who sees a lot of basketball up in Section 7 territory, and he says, the Tigers are the real deal, but they're probably not going to see a team that defends like the Yellow Jackets, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. This is a Tiger team. You look at the scores their last few games. They beat International Falls last night, 104-23. Prior to that, they defeated Greenway 96-27. Those two teams have a combined 4 wins. Before that, they beat Chisholm 85-53. Then they had a tough one against Fosston, who's 14-3. Beat them 68-59. Beat Northwoods 84-65. Beat Nashua Keewatin 101-54. So this is a game the Tigers purposely want to get on their schedule, because this is the type of team they know to make a deep run into the single A state tournament that they're hoping to make. Then they're going to face this style of basketball when they get down to the cities.
Right, and they bring something that's different kind of than what the Yellow Jackets have seen. The Yellow Jackets haven't seen a team that wants to get into the hundreds, that wants to get into the 90s, the 80s every night. Again, it's a little bit more conservative play around in our Section 8 AA. Real controlled. I don't think you're going to see controlled. I thought we were going to see that out of Bemidji. Bemidji came in actually after that first run. They kind of slowed the pace down a little bit. So I think that Cherry's going to feel they have to run and gun to win that game, just because of the size difference. And it's not going to be a huge size difference, but size is definitely probably going to go to the Yellow Jackets. But, again, we talked about how much the Zumas can score, and can the Yellow Jackets stop that?
It will be interesting to see how the Yellow Jackets go against Cherry and Isaac Asama and his brothers as well as some relatives as well. It's going to be a fun one. That's Friday night. You can catch it all here on the Magnitude Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in to the Soda Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Postgame Show. For Ryan Bowman on the camera, for Lance Rock, I'm Jason Groth. Yellow Jackets drop a tough one tonight, 59-57.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary Zero Res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Here at The Nest, we know that people gather over food and drink. We want to help you bring your loved ones together over a cup of coffee in our beautiful coffee shop, or over a home-cooked meal using our wide selection of the best kitchen tools. Nest's inviting atmosphere is the perfect place to catch up with friends or savor one of our fresh-baked pastries. Early riser? Don't worry, you can wake up with one of our signature specialty coffee drinks. We hope to make your day at The Nest, 902 Market Street in Perham.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.